And good Monday morning, Rajah Scholars and Champions. Mr. Lawson here in the office with our morning Rajah report to tell you what's happening this week. Let's get rolling. We got lots going on. First, join me for the pledge.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Cadet First Class Jacob Bartlett, and today I'll be doing the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Cadet Bartlett. And we want to say a festive happy birthday to Jose Rodriguez, Lisbeth Badilla Rios, Stephanie Avila Martinez, and Evelyn Becerra. We hope you have a phenomenal, fantastic, fun birthday today as you celebrate with your family. And today I want to introduce you to our next Getting Acquainted staff member. Let me move this around a little so you can see. And I want to introduce you to Mrs. Schwab, who teaches in Math and Business Department. Mrs. Schwab says to share with you, sports team-wise, she is an Oregon Duck through and through, even when they lose. Before she came to Indio High School when she was younger, she and her mom produced a CW concert series with local talent for 3 summers. With that, she loves theater, she loves movies, she loves reading, and she likes watching the show Law and Order. She has 2 sons, although they're a little camera shy, and she's currently learning to live a full life with her family, friends, dogs, and all the great people that she crosses paths with. She's got lots of smiles to share. She put a quote here that's important to her that says, "Education's not learning the facts, it's rather learning how to train your mind to think." And so here you can enjoy some pictures that she wants to share with you of the things that she enjoys doing, and that's Mrs. Schwab. And you'll see here, I want to also thank you for helping to spread that positivity, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. And so many of you posted last week on Twitter and Instagram to help spread the good activities for Say Something Week. And I want to say thank you for doing that. With that, I sent a message out to all of our parents last week. A lot of our students are misunderstanding. Hybrid starts a week from now for elementary, for Monday, the 15th of March, for elementary schools. Now, this week, the county will update their numbers because middle and high school can't start until the numbers go below 7 cases for every 100,000. But when the time comes that you come back, some important things you need to know. Number 1, I'm getting lots of emails saying, oh, my parents chose distance back in the summer and now I want hybrid. Can't do it. Number 1, I can't take a request from you because you're a minor. Has to be your parents. Second of all, I can't switch you from distance to hybrid. We don't have the space or the availability. I want to be able to be very clear. When we do come back, parents were asked in August during online registration to make a selection for staying in distance or coming back hybrid if that happened during the year. We still aren't for sure when that will happen, but we know elementary's coming back on the 15th. We have to wait for those numbers. If and when we do, we have to spread way out. We aren't going to have 42 in a class like we did before. We can only have a small number because we have to have you spread out social distancing. So what happens is we're going to have you spread out. You'll have to wear a mask all day. It'll be like minimum day from 8:30 to 12:30 every day. You'll take your lunch with you when you go home. Passing periods will be going straight to class, not visiting, not going to the restroom. We'll be using a pass system for the restroom because we can't meet up in groups and numbers because of the potential for spreading the virus. We have to keep you safe, the staff safe, and we have to do our part. This is what a typical classroom is going to look like, way spread out. What will happen is half of our students chose to stay on distance. So they'll do distance learning all week with their regular teachers every period like we do now. The other half of you are split into a group A and a group B. Those groups were done by the district because they were putting all of the families on the same day. So if you're on group B and you have a brother or sister at elementary and middle school, that's the reason. They were putting all of the families on the same group. So some of you have emailed and said, can I switch groups? That's not an easy thing to do either. It all starts with elementary and we have to have our groups evened out. We can't have one group large, one group small. We've got to spread you out evenly because not everyone can be back. So what does that look like? It means, for example, Half of the class is on distance. The other half is split between Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 comes to school Monday and Tuesday. Group 2 stays at home for distance with all the students on distance learning. Thursday and Friday, Group 2 comes to class. Group 1 stays home with everyone that's doing distance, and you have distance all week. Now, the question was, well, what happens if I have a teacher that's not back because they have some health conditions and they have to stay on distance? They'll be teaching from distance to all of you, and there will be a substitute teacher in the room to help make sure the equipment is on, the computer's on, the projector is on, and you'll use your Chromebook to still do distance in the classroom with your teacher. So it's going to look different, but we want to keep you safe. So we'll be telling you more about this, but we have hand washing stations around the campus. Every classroom has a wall-mounted hand sanitizer and an air purifier so that we can keep that room filtered and clean. And we're going to give all of you a set of wipes because when you come into each class and you change classes, some of you might be a little worried about, is that desk clean and is it ready for you? So we'll have wipes so that when you walk in, you can wipe down your desk and chair so that you know when you get there, it's ready for you and clean. So there'll be lots of changes, and we'll be telling you more about that. We're making videos to use on Wednesday so we can start explaining what it will look like. At the same time, we want to remind all of you, if you missed second quarter honor roll drive-through, you can pick up your award in the office 8 to 12 every day. And do you have talent? We want you. Rajah Renaissance is putting together their talent show. You can sign up on the link. We put that in the Google Classroom, and several teachers are doing the same so that you can sign up and send your performance to Mr. Adkins and be part of the show. And don't forget, freshmen are doing a fundraiser. It goes until the 19th, and you can have the items sent right to your house. And athletics would like to announce an all-new Instagram page. You'll see at the top, there is both at the top and at the bottom here, it tells you what the link is for that Instagram page. Follow the Indio High School Athletics Instagram, and you'll see flyers, information all about the teams, about conditioning, about practices, about games, and we'll be featuring athletes and coaches of the week from time to time. And we want you to be able to catch up all the news for athletics. And speaking of athletics, if you're interested in participating, now is the time. Get a hold of the athletics office. Check out the webpage. Email the coaches as you see those flyers there. One of those flyers that's there now is for water polo because we need enough players to make sure we have a team. We don't want to cancel. We just got water polo back. They have matches coming up. If you're looking for something to do, a team to be part of, you can be part of the water polo team. So don't hesitate, don't wait. I did water polo way back. I wasn't that good, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll be better than I was. And intervention time, don't forget, Tuesdays and Thursdays before school, every teacher is offering that extra help to get you going so that you understand your work, that you do well. Remember, we want you to stay strong, finish strong. Join in that intervention time. And a reminder from National Honor Society, applications are due the 18th. As sophomores and juniors, you got an email invitation to join if you had the appropriate level of grade point average. I hope you will consider joining the National Honor Society. There's lots of great opportunities, there's lots of perks, and there's lots of benefits, especially at the end when you graduate, how it looks on your application. And because I'm part of the National Principals Association and we have a National Honor Society chapter, it makes you eligible to apply for some scholarships only available to Honor Society members. For our seniors, every year when we get close to graduation, there's always a few that don't get their stuff because they have to bring back a textbook, they have a fee to the activities office, there's something that always delays, and it's like one of those last minute, oh, I forgot. Now's the time to do it. What we're asking is Mr. Pimentel has set up a grab and go in reverse. So on Wednesdays for the month of March, if you have a textbook at home from your sophomore and junior year and you haven't turned it in yet, now is a great time to clear your account so when we get ready in May, you don't have any of those things holding you up. So take advantage of it. And speaking of that, this Wednesday I'll be sending all of our seniors the link to the video so that I can do my mid-year meeting with you, tell you all about senior activities, what we've got planning, what's coming up, how everything's going to work, so that you know what's going on. I usually do that in the theater as an assembly, but we can't do that, so I'm doing it as a video. I'll be sending it to you. I want you to watch it this coming Wednesday. And our joke of the day. What is blue but not heavy? Light blue, not heavy. And with that, our final thought for the day. Reba McEntire, a famous singer and television performer, said, to succeed in life, you need three things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Boy, do I agree. A wishbone to dream and think of those things you want to reach for and show your determination. A backbone to have integrity and respect to stand up for what's right. And a funny bone so that you don't lose your sense of humor. And when things go crazy, haywire, fall apart, or don't work the way you want, instead of stressing out, you can just lean back like the picture here. Lean back, smile, and laugh about it and think it's going to work out. I have to make sure my funny bone is in place every day, because with this pandemic and all the things that could go crazy or not work the way we want to, instead of stressing out and worrying about it, I have to be able to sit back and go, you know what? We'll get through it and it's all going to work. And some of these hiccups along the way, when we look back, we're going to say, yeah, we were able to accomplish it. We were able to get through it. So don't take it too seriously. We can make it. With that, be kind to one another. Stay classy, Indio. We'll see you tomorrow.